so much I want to come on and say how thankful I am to have some really supportive children, at least most of them. And even ancestors, people that are proud of me and what I do. As you know, I have worked on myself, and I've sang ever since I was a singer, ever since I was just a little baby. Some want to point out things to hurt me and harm me, and so much has been said and done that it's just impossible to remove or to pretend like it didn't happen. But what I really want to talk about is the exploitation that's going on in the music and the entertainment industry. The vicious exploitation that's being passed off as the rite of passage. And it's gone on for generations, so why should it be any different? Because we were abused, so why shouldn't you be abused attitude? And instead of saying, hey, and I've seen it on the streams where you talk about the abuse that you've experienced. So tell me then, why then would you circle back and do the same kind of harm to somebody else? To steal my work, to make copycats of me, to make money on CCTV off me, to exploit me and twist my reputation with AI on the dark web, to steal my inheritances, to encourage family members and other people to come after me, my employers, community, church, government, everyone, to hide secrets and crimes. And, it's okay because, it didn't happen to you, or maybe some of it did, and so you feel like I deserve it, that it's just going to make me such a stronger, better person. It is dangerous. And when we are out here trying to conduct our lives in a professional way, or we have talented children that we would like to have and that would like to have an opportunity without having their whole lives torn apart. And these are adults that are doing this, that perpetuate this kind of abuse and really in all of the industries now. No matter how you got your fame, whether it be in technology, politics, religion, or entertainment. You're taking your skills and your arrogance to attack people. And I don't care if I was innocent or I wasn't innocent. You have no right to come after a person like this. I committed no crime. The police knew I did not have any criminal background at all. All of you knew that before you did this to me, and now you want to spin it like it was for my own good. I am not fooled. I am not fooled, and I'm not impressed. And whatever esteem I held you in, it's shattered. It's completely shattered. We have really promising talent that could be coming up into the future, and they deserve to be showcased in a way that they are not exploited. All of us deserve to have that opportunity without being preyed upon and having our work stolen when we've worked our asses off. We don't deserve it. I don't deserve what happened to me. And not only did you pick an innocent person, you picked somebody that's already a victim of a very serious crime, of an abduction, of sexual exploitation by you people, and even when as a child. Government experiments on me as a child. And you think it's just so cool to come in and destroy somebody that has already been through hell and back. As if I needed that somehow. I never needed that. And we have a right to come on here and share our gifts and our talents and our voices in a safe way, in a professional way. And you people that say you're professionals, that have these degrees and are working in all of these businesses, how dare you reduce you have defamed yourselves by even being a part of something like this, especially those that are in healthcare, that are in the positions of psychoanalysis or therapists that would actually go along with these people without doing the due diligence to find out what's going on really, that you would be so swayed by somebody in leadership or a celebrity that you would actually come out and target a person without finding out who they really are. If we are going to have a safe internet where we can conduct our businesses and know that our children are safe, that we are safe, then it's got to collapse. It's got to end. Now, our future is going toward technology and the internet. And we must together, even world leaders that are, all of us are on here, we need to have some sort of basic way of conducting ourselves in a very professional manner that's serious and prudent and sober. Now, there are so many different personalities here. There is a stage, a world stage. There is no sense in attacking, being jealous. All you have to ever do is just work on yourself. Focus on yourself and don't you worry about the competition. The only person that you should be competing with is yourself and being the best version of yourself you can be, because if you're not, you will be removed. That is what it should be. If you target someone, no matter who you are, and no matter how arrogant or how long you've been here, or what your name is, if you target an individual and you have not done the due diligence that you need to do to find out who they are, you yourself should be removed. There is no excuse for this childishness, for adults to behave this way, for grown-ups, adults, to act more like children than the kids do, and to lead these children into harm's way intentionally, to go after someone else because you're jealous. This is very serious and so dangerous. It's dangerous for their minds, the minds of our young adults. It's dangerous for you doing it. You could lose your own freedom by coming after someone like this. I am not tolerating this bullshit from any of you. No, you might say, oh, well, this is just the nature of the thing. It is not it is not how we as adults should be conducting ourselves. We all deserve to be here in safety. We all have a right to share our talents and our gifts. And if you're jealous, then the problem is yours, and you need to go back and rethink yourself. Maybe you're competing in the wrong genre. Maybe you need to go back and figure out where you actually belong, instead of stealing the work of someone else. This is incredibly serious. And when you are at the top tier in government, of any government, you owe it to your government, your country, and your own integrity to make sure you know what the hell you're doing before you go out there and do it. Every person, every living, breathing individual has a right to live and take up space in this world, whether you want to hide something or not. Who in the hell do you think you are, coming after an innocent person like that? This is my life. Mine. You do not get to be me. No, you don't. You get to go be yourself. And had you been a nice person, a decent person, I might have even supported you. And in time, I might have even invested in you. And all you want to say is, well, they're healing. After serious crimes been committed, it's just okay to say, oh, well, they're healing. Well, no. Identity theft. Inheritance theft. Defamation. RICO crimes. It is serious business. And you can't just go heal from something like that. You can't set up fake life insurance policies and then do witchcraft and send negative stuff so that people will want to kill themselves because you want to steal from them. Or you want to do some kind of harebrained scientific experiment without even knowing who your subject really even is. I know that there's a lot of us that would be willing to have done any kind of scientific experiment if we had known. But I have been tested on before, and I am not a germ in your petri dish. I'm a beautiful, amazing woman, And I didn't deserve what you did to me for one single second. And if you think I just need to take it, you are very mistaken, because there are other people here. There are other people here that deserve to be here in safety. And our children have the right to be able to use their gifts and talents in a safe way on this internet. And not having you creeps come in and shadow ban and block and inhibit people because you're jealous or you're afraid somebody's going to get too popular and outshine you. If you get outshined, you probably deserved it because you did something shady to get there. Now, you know, if you are above 18 years of age, and maybe I don't know, when I was 18, I was pretty immature, but at least by age 21, you'd think you'd figure it out. And we need to be guiding our youth to make good, sound decisions, not setting them up with situations, technology, or situations where they lose their way. It isn't drugs that are the biggest danger anymore. It's technology that's the biggest danger these days. And it is. We need to be so careful. You know, if we allow it to, this technology is going to erase all of us. If they can copy my voice, my singing voice, my face, and pretend that it's somebody else so that they can make money off my back. You people, it isn't just me that's being targeted. You are too. And it's about damn time that we just halt this. We have to halt this. If you strip the humanity out of a human being, it's just blah. It's nothing. It doesn't come with the vibrance. It doesn't come with the passion. It doesn't come with the hurt feelings. It doesn't come with the laughter or a joke or caring about your neighbor. It's all about stealing and bullying and getting rid of that person that threatens you in some way. I expect integrity from my own fucking government. Immediately. You have put me through hell and back, and I never deserved it. Not just in my state, not just in my town, but in my country. And I expect action. I have waited and put up with your bullshit for, eons too long. And I'm just not going to do anymore. You're going to hear from me over and over and over again until you hear me what I'm saying. Because everybody has a right to be who they are. To own what they own, what really legally belongs to them. And to be protected under the Constitution of the United States of America, and even on this platform. That this can never happen to anyone else ever again. I am so ashamed that I rubbed shoulders with some of you. And some of you, you didn't know, right? You didn't know. And you were swayed. All of us get swayed by celebrities and by people in leadership. It happens to us every day. But now we know that we can't just trust any old face that we were a fan of yesterday. Because now the image is shattered. It is shattered in a million pieces. And there's no way that they can super glue all of those little pieces back together to be the same people that they were yesterday, because they no longer are. If you exploited someone and hurt someone, then your image is shattered permanently. And even if you come back, you will be a split person, like your personality will be split in 1,000 different ways. You will never have it back the way you did before. The time has changed. Now that we're on this internet, times must change. And there must be laws that protect consumers and people that are running their businesses, not just for the people that own the app, but for us that are on here supporting their apps. The least they can do is support us. If we are giving them credence and we're supporting these applications, by damn it, they better support us back. Or they will lose their reputation. And there should be penalties for applications that completely disregard crime as they see it happening right in front of their faces and letting people that are in charge slander, and tear people down when they're supposed to be in positions of some kind of authority or agency. This has gone on long enough. This is a crucial time right now, right this very minute, that things need to shape up really quick. This is enough. We need to be able to conduct business here in safety. And I hope you really listen to me, good and hard, because you know it as well as I do. If somebody attacked you when you were trying to do your best to use your talent, It doesn't mean it gives you the right to come around and exploit somebody else just because you went through it too. No, it stops right now. I have talented children. I don't want them exploited on here. I don't. I don't want my grandchildren exploited on here. And neither do you. And so it needs to start with you. Don't be the asshole that goes along with this program. Your children are looking at you to set an example for them. And you need to expect more from your co-business people. You need to expect more from each other. Now I am just fed up. And it is time that either I get justice for the serious crimes that have been committed. The other ones I can forgive. But for the serious crimes, you're up shit creek without a paddle. And there is nothing I can do to help you. Even if I could, I wouldn't. I shouldn't. Some things you just are too hard-headed. People are walking around in California with their heads up their ass so far they're wrong side out. They don't even know what the hell they're doing half the time. They just think, oh, well, this is the way it's always been. And they're not really thinking it through what they've done. If you don't want me to find out that you're my Aunt Ida or my mommy, that's fine. I'll keep your secret, but I have a right to know what my bloodline is and who my parents were, at least. If you want it kept a secret, fine, I'll keep it a secret. I don't want to know you either. But I have a right to know. And if you have an ounce of self-respect, you would have handled this so differently. Not like childish little petty spoiled brats. Children in adult bodies that have no idea who you even are. It's all about this money. You don't care about the person that you are. You couldn't possibly have any degree of integrity or what it really means to love your children. Because if you did, you would never let this internet thing go so far that you're putting your own kids in harm's way to come after somebody else and their children. You have actually used your own children to come after me and my children. And your adults, your parents, your leaders. Oh my gosh, everything that I'm saying is just absolute common sense. And there's just no excuse for it. There's not. And it must change. And I mean it. It must. This is the end of this. You come after me, I'm coming after you. Do you understand? And that is going to happen. Count on it. Because it's the right thing for me to do, and you deserve it.